Good afternoon, everybody. I hope everybody's having a nice Saturday, August 28th. And yep, another month has flown by. So it's time for my monthly wrap-up. And I'll be talking about covering the games that I played in August and the videos that I did, what plans I have for September, and then into my personal section that I do at the end. And I can tell you right now, I feel very lucky and blessed to be sitting here talking to you people today. Stand by later to see what I'm talking about as I have gone through a month of hell. Okay, you like what you hear? Let's go down there and hit that like button and subscribe. Let's push it out in the social media channels and keep the channel growing. And I would like to thank all of the new subscribers this month. We're up to 351. So somebody must be liking what we're doing here. Okay, what games did I play in August? Well, I did do payoff pitch. Had it on the table. I have the sports game rotation that I try to work on to get all my games in so that I can keep in touch with them. And that finished up. Superstar Baseball that I've been playing since the 80s with my friends. We finished up our 22nd 30-game season. And my Atlanta team won the World Series. They beat Boston 4-1. These are all-star teams that we take in the draft. We have several thousand player cards that we got through when Phil Graham was actually making the cards. Apple Baseball, we'll talk about that more at the end. And I'm sure some of you have seen that fast drive football game that Al Wilson produced. I've been playing that, and I'm going to continue doing the 1990 season, the Bills season, and then playing Dynasty League baseball. It's up on my sports rotation at this time. And what I did with that one is I created a 18 season, 30-game season. In real life, I took the top 4 teams in the AL, top 4 teams in the NL. I created a 30-game schedule to go at it. 30 is the number that I pick because we've been playing Superstar Baseball since the 80s, and 30 is the number we picked way back then. And so I like to compare how the stats turn out against each other. Okay. August videos. I had 18 videos out this month. I didn't think I had published that many, but I had a couple of unboxings. I did the top DVG war board games that I was talked about for several months, but I finally got it out. I did some sports demos on payoff pitch and Dynasty League baseball and fast drive football. I did a couple demos on actual games. I did a demo on Dune Imperium. I really liked that game. My grandson came over. He's 16. We played, and of course he beats me all the time, but it's a lot of fun playing with him. And then I just did a short demo on In Magnificent Style, Pickett's Charge, the last Battle of Gettysburg. Really nice game. Really, it's solo. It's fun. I got beat real bad once, and I had a minor victory once. So that's was good to get it out and learn. Not too hard to learn. And of course, Tower 3D Pro, my air traffic control to fill the hole in me. And I just picked up a couple new airports. I was doing the airports, and I just kept a couple more in their video or their back to school sale. I haven't played them yet though. In September, what am I looking at? I'm looking at another Extra Life monthly update as we march towards the November 6th 24-hour gaming marathon. This is a great effort worldwide that raises money for the Children's Miracle Hospital Network. So when you see that one, check out the video and push it out into your social media channel so more people learn about this program, this thing. I have had a team together. I think this is our 5th year. We'll be doing the marathon. Last year we did the marathon, but we didn't have as many people, but that was right in the middle of COVID, but who knows what's going to be like this year. Like I said, I'm going to continue the 1990 Buffalo Bills fast drive football. And in Dynasty League baseball, I got a few more games I'll probably get up there. while they're still up in rotation. Now, not all of their games. What's coming in my sports rotation after that, I really don't know. I don't know what type of sport it is. Right now I'm thinking golf, but that could change. Life pushes me in a lot of different directions. I plan on doing some unboxings and demos. Now, I'm just going to ones that I got on my list here that I'm not sure if I'll get all of these, but this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at trying to do an unboxing and a demo for a game called The Lost Ruins of Arnak. It became real popular at the end of 2020 and early into 2021, and I understand there's an expansion that's going to be coming out here late this year. So I want to get into the beginning of it, see what it was all about, and it looks good. And then I want to be doing an unboxing and a playthrough of Thunder Alley. This is like a NASCAR racing game. I've had this on my sports wish list for a long time, and I finally was able to get it recently. GMT held a nice 50% sale for anybody that had been a P500 customer over the last year, and I was able to pick this up at 50%. So it looks like it's going to be fun. I'm going to try to get that up for you. Navajo Wars, which is a solo thing about the Navajo Nation and their survival. It's made by the same designer who did Comanchery on the Comanches, which I really like. So Navajo Wars should be right up my alley also. Going to be doing an unboxing and hopefully a demo on Kingsburg. And then last but not least, a demo on God Was My Shield, the Civil War game. I did the unboxing of that in August. So hopefully I'll be able to get the demo out of that. I'm not going to be able to get all of those out. I just don't have that much time. No, like I said, before I get into this personal stuff, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and push this stuff out in the social media. And let's keep this channel growing. Personal. Well, it's been a month that I really don't want to encounter again. I'll tell you a few things that I did before I get into that. I played in the APA baseball tournament in Vegas, and this year I got beat pretty bad. My team went 3-8. I was playing the 2010 Tigers. Just the way it goes sometimes. 2 years ago, I came in second place, got a nice trophy. I got a little bit uncomfortable up there in Vegas because there's a mask mandate in the hotels. Yet when we got into the tournament, people slowly but surely were taking their masks off. I kept mine on, but that made me a little bit comfortable with my medical conditions and age. So finished it up, when I wasn't playing in the tournament, I was in my room. I had planned on that. I was not going to be doing no casino stuff or pool stuff or anything like that. Okay, like I just said, Superstar Baseball, we finished our 22nd season. We're doing all of the admin stuff to get ready for our draft. Now, this month. Okay, this started off at the beginning of late July, beginning of in August, when one of my best friends of 45 years passed away. He had a big old sea cancer, got a hold of him and took him real quickly. And so then early in the month, I had to go to the dentist and get some expensive work done on a root canal and a crown, and I'm sure you know how there. I don't know if I told you this before, but sometime in July, they put a heart monitor in me, because they were trying to figure out why I was having dizzy spells or passing out in the house and so forth. That's pretty cool. It was a heart monitor, was put in me right up in here. They gave me a special phone. This was my phone. It wasn't that phone. So, like if I was getting dizzy or experiencing something, I would say, let's report the symptoms, and then I would hold this thing up like that, this special phone, and it would connect with my heart monitor there and vibrate, and then I would tell them what the symptoms were and send it off. Well, on July 28th, it did happen to me, and I sent it in to them. We're talking about August. So we're going further into August. And then on, I think it was August, 13th, 14th, 15th. Probably the 12th of August. I had just come back from the hospital for getting a checkup, and I passed out driving. Yeah, I did. I went off. It's 2 lanes each direction. I went across the median into the oncoming traffic lanes, and it's normally a pretty busy road, and then got clear and hit into an embankment without getting hit by another car. That really scared me. And so I immediately made up my mind, until this dizziness and passing out gets resolved one way or the other, I was never going to drive again, because I could have killed somebody. So when I got home that day, well, I remembered when the crash was over. As soon as I got out of the car, I did that phone and did this thing, boom, boom, boom. When I got home that day, it was a Thursday. I sent an email to my cardiologist and to my primary care, because cardiology was the one trying to figure out what's going on. And that night, I got a call from the cardiologist. He was home, I could tell, because his kids were in the background. And he says, I'm looking at your July 28th stuff here. I haven't got the stuff from the accident today, but this July 28th thing and another day. And he says, I want you in here. This is Thursday night now. He says, I want you in here Monday morning. I want to put a pacemaker in you. Oh, wow. And I thought to myself, oh my goodness, what is the rush on this? But he's the doctor, so everything worked out. My stepdaughter took me down there. We had a long day. I had to get a COVID test at 4 o'clock in the morning. And then the procedure, they put the pacemaker in me and took the heart monitor out. So I actually had 2 procedures. I still got Band-Aids and all kinds of stuff up here. But anyway, when I was in recovery, Boston Scientific people came in to give me a monitor to take home to install and everything. So I asked them, I says, hey, I forgot to ask the doctor upstairs, did you get the results did I do it right the day of the crash? Did you get the results of what happened? She said, yes, I did. And I'm going to show you something here in a second. So first she showed us on the regular monitor. She says, you see how it goes up beep, and then it goes up beep. She says, on July 28th, you missed 2 beeps. So you missed 2 heartbeats. That's why you were getting dizzy. You were getting ready to pass out. Now here's the crash. You missed 6 heartbeats. Your heart stopped for almost 6 seconds. At that point in time, I went, oh, now I know why he wanted me in here so quick. So, with everything that's been going on, I really feel blessed, and I feel very, very lucky to still be able to do things. I'm pretty restricted right now, like with the pacemaker, because with my left arm, I can't be doing these things with my left arm. I can't be holding onto a steering wheel. One of my restrictions is, because of my left arm, is no driving for 4 weeks. Well, that fit right into my plan, because I told my daughter and my son that I wasn't going to, even if the doctor said it was okay, I was going to put a mortuary on myself for 30 to 60 days. So that fit right into my plan. But I got a lot of other restrictions, that I can't lift up certain things. And at night, I got to wear a t-shirt, but I have to put my arm inside the shirt so that I don't have to be lifting it up at night and so forth. It's all that crazy. But, stuff that you have to do, you have to do. My daughter takes me back down next week for a wound check, finally. So, I'm recovering now with restrictions, and I do what I can do with my left arm. And so that's why I'm very thankful and very grateful, and I'm glad that I started doing this a year ago, talking to you guys. So if you like it, let's hit that like button. Let's get this information on these games pushed back out there. And until you see or hear from me again, this is SoCalSabre. Take care of yourself, be kind to each other, and stay safe.